Hello dear students, this is Upasana Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Raghunath Girls Postgraduate College, Meerut. Today we will be having the topic polymers. The term word polymer is made up of two words, poly plus merose, where poly means many and merose means molecule. The term polymer is defined as a very large molecules having high molecular mass. These are also known as macromolecules, formed by the joining of repeating structure units on a large scale, and these structure units are designed from some simple and reactive molecules known as monomers and are linked to each other by covalent bond. This process of polymer formation is known as polymerization. There are some examples of polymer compound: polyethylene, nylon 6,6, polyvinyl chloride, bakelite, urea formaldehyde resin, etc. Before proceeding further, we must know some basic concepts which are used in the polymer chemistry. First of all, we are taking monomer. The simple molecules which combine with one another either by addition or condensation method repeatedly to form the polymers are called monomers. For example, ethylene monomer. Ethylene monomer is used to synthesize polyethylene. Vinyl chloride is used to synthesize polyvinyl chloride. Styrene is used to synthesize PS, that is polystyrene. Next term is repeat unit. The smallest chain which is repeated to provide the polymer, and this repeated unit is formed by the combination of monomers. Monomers may be one type or more than one type. Degree of polymerization. Number of repeating units in a polymer compounds is known as degree of polymerization, and it is denoted by small n. We can see the example where n molecules of ethylene polymerize to polyethylene. So n denotes the number of monomer used, and it is called degree of polymerization. There are many polymer compound which we know, so this is required to study these polymer compounds, and it is the necessary it is necessary to classify them, and there are 5 types of classification of polymer compounds on the basis of sources, on the basis of structure of polymer, on the basis of mode of polymerization, on the basis of molecular forces, and on the basis of mechanism. First of all, we are taking the classification of polymers which is based on the sources. So on the basis of sources, polymers are of 3 types: natural polymers, semi-synthetic polymers, and synthetic polymers. Natural polymers are directly obtained from the natural sources as animals and plants. They are silk, wool, natural rubber, and starch are the examples of natural polymers. Semi-synthetic polymers. These polymers originally obtained from the natural sources, but they are used by the some chemical modification. For example, rayon. Rayon is the cellulose derivative, and all the semi-synthetic polymers are the derivatives of cellulose, and these derivatives are obtained by the nitration, sulfonation, and acetylation of cellulose. Next category is synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are also known as man-made polymers, and they are synthesized by the different chemical processes. For example, polythene, bunias, bunion rubber, bakelite, etc. Next classification is based on the structure of polymer. There are 3 types of polymers: linear polymers, branched polymers, and cross-linked polymers. In linear polymers, monomer molecules combine together and form a straight chain, and these straight chain are closely packed to each other, so they are high in density. For example, high density polythene, polyvinyl chloride, and nylon. Next category is branched polymer. In branched polymer, first of all, monomer molecules combine together and form a straight chain, and some functional groups are attached to the linear chain in form of branches. So due to the presence of branches, they are not closely packed to each other, so they are low in density. For example, low density polythene. Next category is cross-linked or network polymer. Whenever monomer molecule have 2 or more than 2 functional groups, uh, then they combine to each other. First of all, they form a linear polymer chain, and these linear polymer chain combine to each other by using second and third functional group into a network. So they are called cross-linked or network polymer. For example, bakelite, melamine formaldehyde resin. Next classification is based on the mode of polymerization, or we can say how polymer synthesized. There are two methods to synthesize polymers. One is addition reaction and second is condensation reaction. So on the basis of these reactions, polymers are of two types: addition polymers, condensation polymers. Addition polymers are synthesized by the linear combination of monomer molecules. These monomers may be of same types. In this situation, they are called homopolymer. For example, polyethylene. Whenever two or more than two types of monomer are used, then and they form polymer compounds by addition method, they are called copolymer compounds. For example, styrene butadiene rubber. Next category is condensation polymers. Whenever two or more than two types of monomers are used to synthesize polymer compound, first of all they get condensed to each other and form a repeating unit after losing some small molecules like water, ammonia, HCl, and ethanol, and that repeating unit gives polymer compounds on polymerization. For example, Dacron, nylon 6,6. Next classification is based on the molecular forces present between the monomer units, and there are of four types of polymers in this category. First of all, elastomers. Elastomers compounds are formed by the addition method, and in elastomers they have elasticity. They can be stretched up to the 10% of its bond length, and the neoprene, that is natural rubber, is the example of elastomer. Styrene butadiene rubber is also the example of elastomer. Next category is fibers. Fiber compounds are synthesized by the condensation method. They are copolymer in nature. For example, polyamides and polyester. Next category is thermoplastic polymers. Thermoplastic polymers are those polymers which on heating get fused and remold again. For example, polyvinyl chloride and Teflon. Thermosetting polymers which fused on heating but cannot be remolded again are called thermosetting polymers. Bakelite, urea formaldehyde resin are the examples. Next classification is based on the mechanism, and on the mechanism there are two types of polymers: addition polymers or chain growth polymers. Second one, condensation polymers or step growth polymers. As the word states, addition polymers, or we can say addition polymerization, it is also known as chain growth polymerization. In this category of polymerization, monomer units contains unsaturation in its skeleton. For example, alkene, alkadiene, vinyl chloride and their derivatives. These unsaturated center can release free valency by breaking the pi bond in presence of cation, anion and free radical as a catalyst. This mode of polymerization leads to an increase in the chain length which takes place through it, because in addition polymerization there is no loss of any atom or any molecule. So the total mass of polymer is total multiplication of the mass of monomer unit. The most common mode of addition or chain growth polymerization is catalyzed by free radical. There is no removal of small molecules like water, hydrochloric acid, ethanol and ammonia as a byproduct. And the examples of this category are polythene, polypropylene, polystyrene, Teflon. This is also known as chain growth polymerization. In this polymerization, first of all, some initiator in the form of free radical, cation and anion are used, and and are used and adds to a carbon-carbon double bond and generate free radicals. This step is known initiation step. These free radicals further attack on the second another monomer molecules and propagate the chain. And in the final step, chain is terminated by the two methods, by the coupling or by the disproportionation method. Next category is condensation polymerization or step growth polymerization. In step growth polymerization, there is a reaction in which polymer is formed by the combination of two or more than two types of monomers, and this reaction is done by the condensation reaction, in which small molecules like water, ethanol, ammonia are liberated, and this is known as condensation. These polymers are known as condensation polymers. For example, nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6 is formed by the condensation between adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. Adipic acid has two carboxyl group at the terminal and hexamethylene diamine has two NH2 group at the terminals. Both carboxylic group and NH2 group combine to each other and form a amide linkage CONH by the removal of water. And the term nylon 6,6 stands that nylon compound has two monomer and both the monomer has 6 carbon in its skeleton. So in next lecture we will have the kinetics and mechanism of addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. For today, thank you. Have a nice day.